Please be financially stable. Be financially sound. Be financially sound. I was talking to somebody this evening, and we were just talking and interacting and catching up, and we said, do you know, it gets to that point where it is about the mind. It's about the mind. So have the mind of a lion. A lion is not the biggest in the jungle. A lion is not the smartest in the jungle. A lion is not the wisest in the jungle. A lion is not the fastest in the jungle. But guess what? The lion is the king of the jungle. Why? Because the lion does not deal with other animals or with nature on the strength of its size. It deals with nature and controls nature on the strength of its sense. So it is not about the size, it's about the sense. It's not about the location, it's about the mindset. And the day you choose to say, I am tired of living a limited lifestyle, I'm tired of living a hand-to-mouth lifestyle, I'm tired of just depending on this limited salary or this one source of income. It is about making up your mind and tell yourself, guess what? Do you know there are other opportunities I can do to start making money, to start accumulating wealth? And it's not even only in accumulating it. It is in both creating and protecting that particular wealth. But remember, if you have not made up your mind to refuse poverty, poverty is stubborn, is like an African demon. It will never want to go. So just be tired of hand-to-mouth lifestyle. Be tired of poverty. Be tired of limited life. Be tired of small life. Be tired of small things. And tell yourself, I'm going to make up my mind today like a lion. In this new year, part of my resolution is to ensure that I've made up my mind I'll never be poor again. I've made up my mind I'll never be broke again. I've made up my mind I will never be in a corner again. This thing of saying the month is in a corner is a mindset. Is a mindset. Now change the mindset, and guess what? Tell yourself today, I make up my deliberate move. I must just be rich. But that goes to happen when you then come to learn quickly about these wonderful things I'm about to mention in a few minutes, and then get out of your way. This is it. This is it. Do you know, in the life of a person, there are about 3 to 4 phases of your life. 3 to 4 phases, which you need to quickly learn to know and know what to do in those particular phases of your life. Remember, I love quoting the good book, the Bible. The Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter number 10, verse 19, it says that a feast is for laughter, wine is for merry, but money answereth all things. So make up your mind to just make money. Make up your mind. Just have money. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize that why am I not succeeding? No, you better be succeeding. Listen, when you're poor, people will talk about you. Why are you borrowing everywhere? Why are you so this way? Why are you like that? Why are you never with money? But when you are rich again, they will still talk about you. They better talk about you when you're very rich than people talking about you because you're borrowing, because of you're broke. Make money. Provided it is making money the right way, make money unapologetically. But it's not enough to make money alone. It's better make money and protect that money. Ensure that there is continual flow of that particular money. Are we together? Now, remember, quickly, listen to this. In your life, there are 3 to 4 phases. The first phase, we call it the morning phase. The second one is the afternoon phase. The third phase is the evening phase. And lastly, the night phase of your life. Now, this one, assuming we are living now a life of maybe say up to 100 years. Now, the first 25 years of your life is a phase you need to learn. You need to learn and unlearn certain things. Okay? And in this case, concerning now our topical study today, you need to learn things about money. You need to unlearn the culture we were taught growing up about money, because these are now the curriculum that is not introduced in the first phase of studies in life. So you must then ensure that what you knew about money is not what you stay with. So you must unlearn certain things about money and now develop the rightful knowledge concerning wealth creation and wealth protection. And immediately you finish learning that phase, acquire something to start doing. Once you start doing that thing, remember that that is not your destination. Your first job is actually, you can stay even in that first job continually into the second phase of your life, which is now the second 25 years. Okay? So the first phase, you are learning things concerning money. You are learning things and unlearning the things you ever thought you knew about finances. Now, come to a place where you learn now. How then do I begin to grow in my financial wellness so that I build up a system that is going to generate and auto-generate wealth for me and sustain a particular lifestyle for yourself? The second phase, now you come to begin now working on that system. The second phase of your life, which is 25 years, which is the afternoon season, 25 to 50 years. This is the time now you have begun accumulating wealth. You have begun now building into maybe things to do with assets. You began to educate your firstborn or your secondborn at the time, depending on the time how it came about. And then you keep growing yourself in that particular phase of your life. You are now beginning to do investments. Begin to save, begin to invest in this second phase. Do it religiously, do it sheepishly, do it committedly, do it with one heart, and tell yourself, I must just save, I must just invest, I must look for vehicles that are able to enable me to begin generating this particular wealth. And by so doing, you are going to begin living yourself into a particular life. Now, the first time you grow into maybe a place of riches in this second phase, the afternoon of your life, which is between 25 to 30 years, to 50 years. Now, when you continually begin to accumulate this wealth, you actually be rich, very rich. But don't leave it at the dimension of riches. Go to the dimension of wealth. Riches is actually at the point you are beginning now to maybe make money just for a quality life in the current state. But then when you continue to build that particular life, you must know that riches are cash based, okay, which is able to now pay bills, give you a comfortable life, but grow into the level of now wealth. Wealth, what it means is you are building into now what you call asset base. Asset base. Grow from now just cash base to asset base. What that means is you begin now to generate systems that are going to auto-regulate your financial wellness and begin to now ensure that now time that you invested in the first 25 years of your life, learning and starting to know what you should actually do in your life, that particular phase you begin to recover in the second phase, which is the afternoon of your life. Now, once you build into the afternoon of your life, you have moved now from richest level. Richest level is that level which now you have now comfortable life. You are living where you want to stay. You are taking your children where you want them to go to school, and that is wonderful. That you're driving the car you wanted to drive. But then that is not all it is. Now you're beginning now to look into what you call building a legacy and winning back the first 25 years you invested in time. So you are buying back time this season, which is now growing into a wealth dimension. A wealth dimension is now growing into asset base. Asset is now building into both cash flow and what I do call a building value. You are building both value, which is going to become a brand to that which thing you do, such that whether you are there or you are not, there is still money flowing out of that particular brand you have built in form of value, out of your skills, out of your talents, out of your skill set. Now you are buying time out of all this accumulation based on, imagine, you're also going to fund that skill before it ever begins to auto-produce for you. All right? Now, there is both cash flow, value is talking, your brand, your name has become a household name, and now people are buying into your wisdom. People are buying now. They are paying for your time. They are paying for your speech. They are paying for your talk. Now, your name has, people are buying your books at that instance. Your name has become a household name. Now, your wealth begins now to accumulate at that particular time. So wealth is asset based. Riches is cash based. So you have gone beyond riches. Now you are in a cash base. A wealth base, which is asset based. Now, this one you grow, ensure it is actually in the confine bracket of between 25 to 50 years. That is your second phase of life, which is your afternoon season. Now, grow it now from 50 to 75. That is now your evening season. Evening season, it goes to tell you that now the investments you made between 25 to 30 to 50 years, those investments are now paying you quality returns. They have actually already paid you even in the middle. Now, as they have paid you, you didn't go to consume the money. Before you think of consumption, think of investment, and the investment you have thought about, build now what you call a cash flow dimensional mindset, which is going to now be the mind of a lion. How can I take dominion over this sphere of influence? How can I regulate the financial systems of this particular space? You have now begun to grow into now the mindset of a lion, right? I told you, the lion is not the biggest in the jungle. The lion is not the wisest in the jungle. The lion is not actually the strongest. It is not even the fastest. It's not the agile one. No. It doesn't look at its size. It looks at its sense. It doesn't look at its speed. It looks at its intelligence. The intelligence of what? Of knowing that I'm in charge in this area. So I'm going to take over the financial systems. But you must know that part of it is the discipline of how you handle money. How you handle money. Now, in this third phase, which is your evening season, please don't go there when you know you didn't work on your first two phases of your life. Now, it doesn't mean you cut off your life. No, it simply means take serious, deliberate actions of what you're doing today. Like I was saying, I was talking to a friend of mine in the evening today, and then we were just talking about something. Then I began to mention to them, guess what? Do you know if you want to be rich, you'll be rich? It's about the mindset. It's about the mindset. You just need to tell yourself, why must you be rich? Why must you be wealthy? At least for once, get tired of being poor. Get tired of living a common life. Get tired of living an average life. And tell yourself, guess what? Do you know? It is not, wealth doesn't begin in the bank. Wealth doesn't begin in the investment sectors. It begins with the mindset. So I must invest in my mind. Tell myself, guess what? I am just like others who are very wealthy, like others who are controlling financial systems. So I must deliberately make up my mind and tell myself, I want to be at least rich or wealthy for that matter. Then begin to take now actions. Feed yourself with the knowledge it takes. You can't have different results with the same mindset. You can't obtain different answers with the same approach. So it means that you must change how you look at wealth. You must change how you look at riches. You must change how you relate with your money. How do you relate with money? How do you relate with your money? Do you have a relationship with your money? Do you have a language with your money? How will you know you have a good relationship with money? Is when money comes your way and it's comfortable to stay. At least to multiply, at least to increase. If money comes your way and it flies away, it's just that quick. It's like boom, boom. Enter, disappear. It means there is a language you have set for that money that is not conducive. And how do you set a conducive environment for your money? Think about it. When money comes your way, don't first think about spending it. Think about saving it and investing it. When money comes your way, let the money find you having early plans for it. If you don't have a plan for the money, money will plan you. Money is the best servant, but the worst boss. If money finds you without a plan, it will give you a plan. When money doesn't find a direction in your life for purpose, it will give you an erection for lust. Money behaves or takes the shape of your mindset. When your money is wise, money is smart enough to know what you're thinking. It is smart enough. Money is like anointing. Anointing doesn't come on people to change them. Anointing comes to amplify who you are. Money doesn't change people. Money comes to amplify people. So who you were before is actually what money is coming to support. If someone was evil or negative or weird or funny, money will come and it will announce that person loud. Money behaves like anointing. That's what I'm telling you. Before money landed, be working on yourself. Build your value. Invest in your mindset. Read some books. Listen to some articles. Listen to some videos like this. Come to a place where you know it is not normal to be poor. It is abnormal. It's very funny. But it should be obvious for you to be rich and wealthy. Build that mindset and tell yourself, by the way, I'll be so shocked that I'm broke now. I'll be very surprised. But then, with the way I know me, with the investment of knowledge I have, I must know that I build into wealth that cannot be shaken even in 3 generations at least. But as you do that, remember to then protect that wealth. And that's why we come to you and tell you, guess what? When you're not financially okay, you're not okay at all, even at home. Ensure, please, you build wealth while it's day. Today, many relationships are breaking badly not because of infidelity, but because of financial issues. Allow me to say this. Even families, marriages, most of them, if you check the percentage of how marriages are breaking today and compare what cause could have been the reason as to why marriages break, most of them, It is not infidelity. It is not even, I've just realized we don't rhyme anymore. No, it's not that. It's because of financial issues. When money comes into the hand of a spouse or couples, and there is this thing called mismanagement of those funds, and mismanagement comes when you find that there was no vision, there was no plan prior to the arrival of money. Don't plan when money has come. Plan before money comes, and plan as if money is coming the next minute. So money is just waiting for your plan. Extract the plan before the execution of the cash. Because when you don't have a plan early, you will mess up that relationship, because you will misuse, you will send that money in the wrong destination, and it will eventually affect that relationship. I'm saving families today by telling you, guess what? Have a plan before money plans you. Plan early. Plan early. Today, we are not dealing with secret chick or side chick or side guy or whatever. We are dealing with the issue called secret accounts, secret financial plans that are in relationships or in families or in marriages. And when one other comes to discover that this guy came to mishandle the finances, yet we have been believing God to come through for us. This lady mishandled money. They went to spend on social friendship things. That relationship is affected. It's affected. And the trust of money, when it's broken, it is worse than the trust of heart-to-heart trust. That's why money can make even siblings to not to agree, and they will cross paths, yet they grew up together eating from the same table, the same plate. My message today and my clarion call today is this. Please, this year, work on your financial wellness. Work on your financial literacy. Build a system that is going to help you invest, save, invest, save, invest. Invest for that child. Their education is not far from here. Even if it's a yet to be born child, believe God, the baby is coming. Begin to create an education plan for that child. Remember, one day you're going to retire. That's why I was saying the evening phase, between 50 to 75 years of your lifetime, you will have retired. The question is this: what will you be eating? What will you be eating? Nobody is willing to employ somebody who is above 60 years in an active job when we are in the era of AI and we have young people who are vibrant to do the job. Can you do something about your finances today so that when that time comes, you retire honorably, not cursing your children? Oh, remember I educated you. Oh, remember I took you to good schools. You took them to good schools to plan their lives. What about yourself? And one of these children is going to ask you maybe that, Mom, Dad, when you are working so hard, when you are paying our school fees, you didn't think about yourself? You didn't think about one day you'll retire? You didn't think about it? Please, as you're doing all you're doing today, as you're helping people around, as you're offering things around, as you're showing people you can help or you have goodwill, please remember, you can't love your neighbor more than you love yourself. Love your future. Do something about your future. The future you don't invest towards, you remain a stranger about it. And that future will ask you so many questions at the time you arrive there. Save money, invest money, make it a religious commitment. Before you move to the new neighborhood, because now a pay rise has come in, can you increase your saving plan, your investment plan? Can you invest in your insurance, the safety? What if you are not there today? Now, if you left today, God forbid, and you went to be with your maker. I'm not saying you're going. I'm saying if, God forbid, will people cry because, actually, the good question is this: why will people cry? Will they cry because you have left them in debt, or they will cry because a great mind, a great transformer has left? Will you die like a poor man, or an old man or an elderly man? Man is either male or female. An old man is that guy who dies or who ends up into his retirement when he never planned his life. He is now depending on his children or children's children. An elderly man is the one who now talks with his hands. There is a plot of land there. There is another building there. There is an asset I built over there. This is the title deeds are over there. You should end your life as an elderly person, not as an old man. And that legacy is never built in a day. It's built with the systematic discipline of consciousness about your wealth. Build wealth whilst you are energetic today. That $1, that $10, that $1,000, it is meaningful to your future than it is more of essence today. Listen, do you know most of the people you are supportive about today, or you are always generous about, some people you are even generous towards and they don't even need your generosity. You are very generous. You are so kind to them. Some of them, they are wondering, who asked you to give me this? You just want to prove a point you are now blessed. Most of the people surrounding you, they are sycophants. And some, they are willing or they are wishing you just went broke in a day. They see how you planned your life before. Assuming this way, suddenly you need $5,000. Suddenly you just need that, maybe 60,000 shillings to clear up a thing and then continue with your life. Or an emergency, either good or a negative emergency, just came about. How stratified and structured are you? Will you include your friends on WhatsApp groups? Or let's contribute now. They will be asking this question. With all your generosity, with all the kindness you showed people, so you are never kind to yourself? You are never kind to your children? You are never kind to your spouses? You are never kind to your relatives? You are never kind to invest into the future? If you are not doing something with a long-term mindset today, remember, you are walking on a very risky path. And I'm here to tell you, one of the New Year's resolution, be serious about making wealth, creating wealth. And number 2, be serious about protecting that wealth. Protect your name. Don't have millions today and then tomorrow you're begging, even just for bus fare. What happened? You had a big business empire today. Now, in the future, people are wondering, she used to be very great. He used to be very huge. Let there be no day, God forbid, let there be no day you will have a better yesteryears than the glorious days to come. Please build your wealth and protect it. Nobody or not everybody will tell you as I'm telling you. Many people are rejoicing and clapping for you today. Try and pretend you have gone broke, or just go broke if you wanted. God forbid. See the same people you used to be good towards, if they will stay with you. How many people are in your life because of your pocket, not because of your heart, and because of your personality? Have you ever done that assessment? Have you ever done that assessment? Can you please assess the people around your life? Are they genuine friends? How do you do that? Hide your pocket a bit. Withhold your money a bit. Withhold your cash a bit. See the genuineness of their hearts. They will tell you. Will they still call you to check on how you're doing over this weekend? Where are you this weekend? And by the way, of the people you are kind towards, how many of them have shown you kindness? The easy way to examine them is this. Check on how your birthday is celebrated by them. When you're telling them you're taking your child to school, check if one of them will send you even just 1,000 shillings, Kenya shillings. On your birthday, check if someone will tell you, by the way, I have some fish I wanted to have us enjoy or eat. This I may not have a cake, but I just wanted us to take meat over coffee and see how your year is. It's a high time you think about yourself for once. Listen, your health is health for others. When you invest in your future, you are literally investing in the wellness of other people. And that's why love your neighbor as you love yourself means love yourself so much that you won't carry emotions because you are financially affected. Love yourself so much by investing in the future. Invest in the future of your children so much that when that time comes, you're not having stress. So I will have loved you so much by simply securing myself from coming to borrow from you by having planned my life early. I will not bother you and bring you stress or my moods on the road, driving with hooting and beeping everywhere because now I'm stressed. I'm going to explain to the head teacher in school. Oh, give me some time. Please. You will have loved yourself so much. Love your neighbor so much by investing in your future. I'm here to tell you, we have wonderful guidelines on how you can invest, on where you can put your money and not waste it, on where you can put your money and not have it go to loss or to waste. It is last year in Kenya, many people, they entered into a certain plan of, put this money here, it will bring you these returns. Some people in the beginning of that particular plan, they got a lot of money, but then wait until it went somewhere. A time came, there is now promotional thing. Promotion, we are promoting what? Today, people have been having stress on that matter. A big stress. They lost money, a lot of cash. The question is not saving or investing. The question is, where are you investing and where are you saving? Put your money in the right vehicle. Put your money in the right investment body. And that's why, as a financial advisor, I come to tell you, there is a place you can put your money and you're sure in 15 years from today, in 10 years from today, in 35 years from today, you will get that money in a quality life. Not the same as you put, but it's in a grown-up dimension. It is in an appreciated manner. Fight against inflation and that heavy-duty taxation and depreciation of your cash when you put your money in the right place. I have that plan for you with the strongest brand ever in East and Central Africa. Inbox me. I want to show you how to protect and create wealth. Build that legacy early and your life will never be the same again. If in case you wanted my phone number, I want to give it to you. I want to get out of your way and go help people. Now I'm going for ministry. This one was financial guides. Now I'm going for ministry now. This is the number you're going to WhatsApp me, telling me you would love to be guided on financial matters. Are you fighting or fumbling with debt? You are not even aware of how you can get out of debt? We are here to guide you. Are you struggling with the issue of how can I grow my money, protect it at the same time? Are you struggling with the issue of, by the way, what do you mean by this thing called education plan, investment plan, building a legacy, creating systems that are able to finance your life even in old age? Here I am to guide you. This is the contact you're going to WhatsApp me. WhatsApp me. I'll reach out back to you. +2547 23003064 0723 003064. For the last time, +2547 23 003064. Reach out on that number, inbox me on WhatsApp. I'll be there waiting to serve you on a professional slate, and your life financially will never be the same again. You're blessed. Of course, remember, I pray for my clients. I pray for them. I guide them and I pray for them. And you'll see how your life begin to explode. You will be a great success in Jesus' name. Remember, the money you save today will save you tomorrow. Your money wellness now and your money knowledge today is your tomorrow's safety. Save while it's day. Invest while it's time. Don't wait until the time of the need. What saves you today in the future is what you saved today. Save when you can, so that when you can't save yourself, what you saved when you could will save you at the time. Till I come your way. Shalom. God bless you.